we have the winner, Gonzalez, coming over here for an interview as well. And we're now joined here by the winner of our last fight, Michael Gonzalez. Tell us a little bit about how it feels to get that win, and what were you seeing in the ring?
Well, to get this win, I worked so hard for it. It's about the hours that nobody sees. And man, when I got in there after that first round, I hit him with a few punches, like hard punches. But he didn't even make a face. I was like, damn. He started hitting me back. I was like, okay, I see how it's gonna be.
Hey, we knew it was a close fight over here. What do you feel like you did to edge out the victory?
I did what my corner told me to do.
What was that?
I just threw my jab the whole time, and I used it to set up the combinations, the double jabs. It was working almost every time, high, low.
High, low with it, yeah. What it seemed like he was throwing some heavy shots. How do you rate his power?
His power out of 10, I give it about an 8. I've been hit harder, but he made it hard to keep going. So
We also noticed that you were switching stances. Is that something you've been working on? Is being comfortable from both stances?
Oh yeah, of course. It takes a lot of practice. I first learned that fighting southpaw would help me after my 11th or so fight. Was when one of the coaches, a coach out of state, told me, "Hey, if you work on your southpaw stance, then you get more recognition. And, it'd be harder for your opponent to figure you out." So
yeah, it was. I think that was the issue early. Kept switching up on him, and he was landing good shots, good head shots, good body shots. What do you think you could have done more of?
I feel like I could have thrown more combinations in the third round. I feel like that third round was a little too close for me to like. So combinations, more cardio. I know what I need to go back to the drawing board and work on. So, yeah.
And it seemed like in that third round, it slowed down quite a bit. Was conditioning a focal point of your training camp as well?
Oh yes, of course. Early on, I knew my conditioning was very important because in my I say up to about my 15th fight, I started getting really tired in that third round, and that was the cause of a few of my losses was my cardio. So that's been one of my main focuses for a while.
All right for you, man.
What do you got? What do you got next? You got any tournaments or any fights coming up?
Yeah, I got a fight in South Dakota, Rapid City, South Dakota. My gym. So I got to perform for my town, and then hopefully
put on for your city.
Yes, of course. And then hopefully I got Junior Olympics coming up. Yeah, that's a big one that I really want to go to. All
right. And do you have anybody you want to shout out?
Oh yes, my coach, my main coach is my dad. That's that bald guy you see in the corner. He was giving me all the good advice. And my mom, she was in my corner too. And my brother, he fought earlier, so this was for him. And my grandparents, of course. I always gotta shout them out.
Congratulations on the victory. We thank you for coming and talking to us for this interview. We appreciate your time, and good luck in your future for the career.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Good work, man. Good work.
Thank you.
All right, now we're back to the action in bout number 18. Ari Huh taking on Damian Hauser out of Casper Boxing Club. And Ari Huh is fighting out of the Corner Boxing Club, and I watched Ari Huh fight
in Boulder, right?
In Boulder, yes. Yeah. It was the Unite to Fight event, and we've seen him fight. I've seen him fight at least one time, so it'll be interesting to see how he's improved.
Yeah. Look like he's doing well. Look like he had a nosebleed early in that first fight. I think he had a decent jab.
Yeah.
He gave him a little nosebleed, but look like he's performing well now. Good right hand from the same kid we're talking about. Good right hand on cue.
And Hauser is attacking him while he was on the ropes. And like you said, he probably did eat a jab because it seems like Hauser is very long and he's going to use that jab.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I hope so. I would recommend that.
Good in and out movement from Ari Huh. That overhand right just missed for Hauser.
Good lead hook. Good lead hook.
Nice head movement, a combination followed by slip.
Yeah.
Body shots.
What I liked about after that slip, he came back with a couple more shots.
And now Hauser going to work.
Wouldn't mind seeing Hauser jab a little bit more. Use that length.
And Ari is doing a really good job of moving around and being
quick, man.
He's being a hard target to hit.
He's quick, yeah.
Hauser tracking him down. Got him in the corner, couple of big body shots. And now he's in the corner once again, and Hauser backs off a little bit. Gets a solid jab, knocks the head back of Hunt.
Good movement.
That jab just missed, but it was followed up with a couple of big shots.
Yeah, I need Hauser to jab a little bit more. A little bit more. Right now, it should be jabbing. Should be filling up that dead time right there with jabs.
And Hauser seems like he got the better of him in the first 2 rounds. He's bloodying up his opponent, and he's got him on the ropes. Seems he's got him on the run a little bit. Ari is doing a good job of avoiding some of those punches, but he's not avoiding all of them.
I think is boxing very well. There's a couple things he can do to sharpen his performance up, but he's boxing really well. His footwork is right. He's sliding around. He's slipping. He's doing some things very well. He's got to throw a few more punches at the right times, and I think he cleans it up a little bit. I think he's the better fighter per se. I mean, he has some nice footwork. He's throwing some good punches. Just got to pick it up in spots.
Right. And we're approaching the 3rd and final round. And, we'll see if Hunt is able to take advantage in those spots that you're talking about. And if Hauser's going to start throwing the jab a little bit more, filling up that dead time.
He really needs to. He should be jabbing before his opponent, after his opponent.
There's that jab.
Jab before he throws something, after jab when he's done. Right,
solid
good
jab. Once again, has him in the corner, and now he's going off, teeing off with a flurry.
Back on the jab right now. Should be jabbing right now. Should be jabbing right now. Bang. As soon as he gets in range, right. Bang, jab. Every time you get in range. If he turns southpaw, that's fine. Jab with the right hand.
And some clinch.
Shoot shot.
Some clinch
beautiful.
Work.
Beautiful.
Really good body work there by Hauser.
That was beautiful. We got to clean him up a little bit. He's got a little bloody nose. Part of the game. Comes with the territory. Tell you what, when I fought amateur, every time I got hit in the nose, my nose would bleed. You know how I fixed that?
Not getting hit?
Quit getting hit in the nose.
Pick those hands up.
Move that head. Keep those hands up.
And back to the action, and Hauser is picking up right where he left off. And is throwing some punches and bunches there, too. Good combination.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Good movement. He's got his hands down a little bit, but reflexes.
Good short left hand by Hauser.
And had Hauser in the corner, but Hauser quickly flipped the script.
Yes, sir. The old Spinarooski. Good jab. Jab. Again. Jab. Right hand.
Has him in the corner. This is where Hauser does his best work.
Yeah, he really did, man. He did a real good job on that one because he kept some distance. While he did all that work, he stayed long.
Attacks the body. Now Hauser goes to the body and right back to the head and back to the body. Has him on the ropes. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Back on the jab.
He's eating some punishment from Hauser.
Yeah, he's just overwhelming him right now. Good fight.
And Hauser was very impressive.
Yeah, I think he did the work, man. He did the work. I didn't see enough of that first round. I did see our man Ari had a bloody nose at the end of that first round. But I know that second and third round, my man Hauser was working. He was working.
Yeah, and every single time that made it, found himself in the corner, that was when he was eating the most punishment, Hauser
exactly.
really took advantage of it.
In the middle of the ring, was slick and smooth, and he was doing the right things, but I think he just got overwhelmed in spots, and that might have cost him the fight.
Yeah, like you said, you think he might have a better skill set than Hauser, but Hauser was just more accurate, more active, and took advantage of his opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. The things that he needed to do to win the fight, he did. Simple as that.
And Ari, like you said, he's very slick, good head movement, great footwork, and he did a good fight. He fought a good fight.
Fought a very good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for these Cleto Reyes Gladiators.
It was a close one.
This bout, again, was for the Cleto Reyes Gladiator Challenge Championship belt, and your winner comes by way of unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, give it up for Damien
Hauser with the victory. And it was a unanimous decision, all 3 rounds. Hauser was a very dominant fighter. And it was, like, he could have done a little bit better and, like his jab, throw the jab a little bit more. But, he fought phenomenally and he got the victory. So that's all that matters for him. And we're gonna hopefully get an interview with him here in a moment.
Young man did very well. Both of them did. One of them was a slickster, and the other guy was just doing his thing, man.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 19 was scheduled for the 17-year-old 147-pound division. If I could please have, to the red corner, Tyson Whiteface.
Right here. Get you in front of the camera. All right, we're joined here by the winner of our 18th bout of the afternoon, Damien Hauser. And how does it feel to get that victory? And what were you seeing that you could take advantage of in the ring?
I just realized he was shorter, that I needed to make sure I used my distance and my technique. And honestly, I'm just trying to work my best to keep getting these wins.
I thought you did a great job. Little guy seemed pretty slick, so it took you about a round or 2 to start tracking him down, but then you start touching him with those hooks and those body shots. Good job. What did your coach tell you in between rounds?
He was just telling me to keep that jab on him and make sure I keep my distance and just to use my footwork and keep moving around him and not smother myself.
Yeah, I think you did a good job. I noticed one time you had him in this corner right here, and you touched him with 3 or 4 jabs, then you went to the body, touched him with the right hand, but you stayed long, so when he tried to counter, you wasn't there. Is that pretty much what your coach was saying?
That's exactly what he was saying. I was smothering myself too much.
Yeah.
And right there, he was trying to help me make that adjustment, and it worked.
Yeah, we noticed that, you were really dominating whenever he was on the ropes or in the corners. Was that part of the game plan? Was to use your, size to get him on the corners?
Yeah, I tried my best to just go forward, just try and keep my footwork side to side, forward, try and stay away from backwards, just keep fighting.
Gotcha. Beautiful fight. One thing I want to see next time, a little bit more jabs. I saw you touching him with the jab, but I was sitting over here like throw the hard jab every once in a while to mix it up, and then come with that right hook to the body, or even with the short guy to right uppercut. Is that something we're going to see next time?
Yes, sir.
Great answer. Great answer. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I want to shout out to my coach. He's always been there with me from day one.
Give me some names. Give me some names.
Clayton Jensen. He's just been there with me since day one.
Good.
And constantly making sure I'm in the right mindset and fighting well. Just doing my best.
Mom, dad, sisters, brothers.
Yeah, my mom, my my sister. I want to shout out to them because they're the only ones that are around me that just keep me sane.
So what's next for you? Do you have any fights scheduled? Do you got any tournaments that you're preparing for?
Well, I plan on going to the next nationals, but besides that, I'm just gonna keep fighting whenever they come.
Where do you train at?
Casper Boxing Club out of Casper, Wyoming.
Oh, Casper. Okay. All right. Well, good job, man. Very good job. I like what I saw. Give me a little bit more hard jabs next time. Not all of them hard.
Yeah.
I want some soft ones. Every once in a while, I slip in a hard one because you're tall like I am. So slip in a hard jab. But other than that, you're doing great. Appreciate you speaking with us, and good luck in the future, man.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to Damian Hauser. Phenomenal performance, and enjoy the rest of the festivities here. All right, thank you. All right, that was Damian Hauser, winner of our 18th bout of the evening.
Good job, brother. Good job, man. Scratched your fight? You scratched your fight?
Yeah, they did. They ended up, two fighters. I was supposed to fight one person in the morning, and then earlier he backed out. Another one backed out, so they just ended up walking me over.
All right, we're joined here. Let our audience know a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself, about your camp and everything that you've been doing upcoming to these events.
My name is Tyson Whiteface. I am from Rapid City Youth Boxing Gym. We've been coming up. I've been boxing for since October of last year now. I have 10 bouts. Rapid City Youth Boxing makes trips try to every month. We came up to the Gladiators Challenge, the 2-day tournament last month. But yeah, our gym is really good at making it to these fights, even though we're so far away.
Right.
It sucks sometimes, when you drive like 6 hours to fight and then your opponent ends up being sick, backs out. It's whatever, it's all good.
Yeah.
It was still fun being out here, get to watch all the fighters fight. Otherwise, I would just been sitting at home, doing homework or something.
Yeah, it's a good experience. Come out to Colorado, and you guys come from South Dakota, right, or Rapid City?
Yeah, it's actually it's kind of a small townish if you're from Colorado.
Right.
To me, it's pretty big, but it's only I'd say about 60,000 people. But we're about one of the only boxing gyms in Rapid.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're about the only ones that really take the time to travel to other places, because there's a few other boxing gyms, but they don't really take the time to put the money, the effort in. So I'm glad that we get to actually come to places like this to where it puts us out of our comfort zone, because we're used to such a small town. Our fights bring in just local fighters. Like this is like actually a high amateur. There's good people here.
Oh, yeah.
There's actual ranked people here. So I'm just glad I get to be part of this experience.
Well, we're glad to have you out here, and we're glad that we're talking to you. And tell us a little bit about your fighting style, because we didn't get to see it here today. Tell us about how you fight, how your training camp went, and what you were preparing for.
I was actually preparing for a heavier fighter, because I was preparing for a heavier fighter. Around 140. I usually fight around like 125, but I was training for a heavier fighter, so I was putting in more conditioning, sparring heavier people. And then after he ended up getting sick, I ended up, hitting the mitts with my brother, doing a little bit, working on some little combos that work better against smaller fighters, because then my second fight ended up being somebody who was like 5 pounds lighter. So, and then when he backed out, I kind of just gave up and kind of just, accepted the fact that I wouldn't be fighting. But the training camp I put into this, it just involves like a lot of just, drilling, training, bag work, hard rounds of sparring, throw a little bit of running. I could do a little more running if I could be honest, but I could do a little more running, but just hard sparring, hard bad work, just make sure you put as much time and effort as you could into the gym as you can, because then you never know if you might not have the motivation later.
Right?
Yeah.
Now tell us a little bit more about your dreams, your aspirations, your goals. You trying to take this career big time?
I was, my dream right now, is, my main concern right now is graduating high school. But after that, I want to take boxing full-time serious, no breaks. I want to actually try to go pro. Hopefully one day I'll be able to, I'm just grateful that I get to take these amateur chances with these high-level events, and I'm just very grateful for that.
Well, you got a pro boxer right next, former pro boxer right next to you, so I'm sure he's got some tips and some advice for you moving up.
Yeah, fighting amateur and pro for a very long time. You have these cases where the fights fall through. You got to get through them. You got to keep working hard. One thing I learned is don't burn yourself out in the gym. Stay ready. Stay in the gym, but don't burn yourself. Don't leave it all in the gym. But that would be the advice, man, because I've had it happen a lot of times. I flew across the country and for a guy to not show up to weigh in, I've been there before, man. So sounds like you got the right frame of mind, and just keep working hard, man. Get better and better each tournament, each show, and you'll make it to the pros, man.
And appreciate it very much, man. It means a lot coming from somebody who is actually in the pros.
Oh yeah, not a problem, man.
And even though you guys didn't get to see, my skills or nothing, I'm grateful you guys still believe in me, giving me this chance to just be here,
It sounds like you want it, man, and that's half the battle, man. If you want it, you can force yourself to achieve it, man. Push yourself, get there, man. But a lot of guys, they have the ability, the skill, but they don't have the want. If you want it, man, you can get there, man. You just gotta work hard. Work harder than everyone else in the gym. Work harder than everyone else in the city.
Yeah.
Work harder than everyone else in the state, man. Just work hard.
Yep, and I appreciate that very much, because there's not a lot of boxers really in Rapid City. There's not a lot of pro boxers, and there's not a lot of there's some trainers, but they're not the not all of them are the best high level.
There will be a new one soon, my man.
Hey.
And
in due
Tyson,
time.
Tell us what's next for you. Do you have any plans? Do you have any fights scheduled after this? Do you have tournaments that you're preparing for?
I'm actually preparing for a fight this weekend. After this, next weekend, and the 13th of September in Nebraska.
Good, man.
Hopefully, they were planning on having me as the co-main event, but I don't know how that works out yet. So hopefully we'll be able to go through with it. But that's my plan right now, to just keep on working in the gym, putting in my work.
Get the experience, man.
Yep, get
All
the
you need is experience.
Fight.
Keep in mind, once you go pro, you can't go back to the amateur.
Yep.
So rack up the experience. Don't really worry about, obviously you want to win every fight. Obviously we all do. But don't really get consumed about the wins right now. Just get the experience. Go spar with the pros, spar with the amateurs. Get all the experience you can. Then when it's go time, you're ready.
Yeah. And thank you very much, man. This is just surreal sitting next, to be in an actual interview. I've never done this type of stuff before, but
we got you, man. We got you.
Yep. And
get used to it.
yeah. I'm just my plan right now is just to get as much experience as I can. Stay in the gym. Not end up doing anything bad. But my main goal right now, is graduating. So,
Of course, got to get everything situated, and you're doing a really good job. We're rooting for you. And I'll be keeping an eye out for Tyson Whiteface in the future, and hopefully I'll be seeing you on the big stages.
Tyson.
Yep.
Tyson Whiteface.
Tyson Styles.
All right,
Tyson
luck,
Styles.
brother.
Yep.
Appreciate
Thank you guys.
Yeah, of
very
course.
much.
Appreciate your time, and we're looking forward to seeing you.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Chris, Big Chris, the future.
What's your last name?
Chris, the future green.
The Future.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Jacob Meyer.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you very much for having me, guys.
Of course. All right, back to the action here. We had to skip bout number 19, Tyson Whiteface's opponent. We don't know if he got sick or what happened, but Tyson was unable to fight. So we got him some interview time, some extensive interview time. We got to know Tyson as a boxer. But we're back to the action.
Yeah, I don't want to blow off Tyson. He's a good guy, but I tell you what, these two guys in the ring,
Yeah.
they're putting in some work, man.
I can hear the crowd. They're going
They're
nuts.
putting in some work, man. Nobody's backing up. They're just working.
We got Johnny Reyes out of the red corner.
There's
out of
some blue collar action we got going on, man.
And then we got Fabian Montevaz out of the blue corner.
We're going to go with Fabian on this one. That's it. Fabian.
All right, and Reyes.
Oh!
Huge up. Oh, my goodness. Big
Two
shots
of
from
them, three of
Reyes. And we're going to have a standing 8 count.
Oh, that was big shots. He took them well, but, amateur boxing. Good shot. They're going to give him an 8 count.
Shot.
Ah, that was three big right hooks in a row from the southpaw. Right back
Another
with the
huge
overhand.
left hook.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Work out of there, young man. Work out of there. Pull your gloves out. There we go. He's looking
And
at
now
the ref. I don't like that. Don't look at the ref, baby. Work.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Incredible.
I'll tell you what, every time we're interviewing my man, Whiteface?
Yeah.
We were interviewing him, but every time I looked up, man, I saw somebody get cracked.
Haymakers being
Yeah,
thrown.
man, Haymaker City.
From what I saw, it was a little bit. I was interviewing Tyson, but from what I saw, Reyes he got the standing 8 count for those couple of big shots that he gave.
I tell you what, Reyes and Fabian, man, we apologize. We had to miss most of your fight because we were interviewing the guy. Comes with the territory, but I tell you what, you guys put on a good show. Be proud of yourself, because every time I looked up, man, the crowd was yelling, and I was like, oh, and that's what I came to see, man.
Yep, and we even had some chants. That's a good crowd.
They were going to work, man.
And we are awaiting the judge's official decision. I can't logically pick anybody. I didn't really see much. So
yeah, I couldn't. I'd be flipping a quarter.
yeah, I'll just be a spectator at this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for your Cleto Reyes Gladiators. I've got the judges' scores in my hand, and they have come to a split decision. Your winner comes out of the ring.
And Reyes with the victory in a split decision, nonetheless.
That'd be close, yeah.
And considering the fact that he had
8 count,
got
yeah.
the standing 8
Yeah.
count,
Yeah.
the first 2 rounds must have gone to
Close. It must have been
have been
close.
very close. So it's
So he needed that 8 count to win it.
yeah, and he did
Wow.
some damage. He did some
he
damage
threw
in that
3 or
third
4
round.
right hooks and landed 3 out of 4, I believe.
And we're efforting some interviews. That was our 20th bout of the evening. We've got about 8 to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to move it right along to bout number 21 of the evening. This one is scheduled for the 14 to 16-year-old 145-pound division.
We might not be able to interview Johnny Reyes right away. He's soaking it all in, enjoying his victory. So we'll let him enjoy his victory.
Over there dancing and having a good time. Enjoying himself.
Have to.
The exact opposite for me. I like the interviews.
Put me in the spotlight.
Yeah, where the camera at? No camera crew. I just interview myself on Facebook Live. I guess.
Right. All right, for our next fight, we got Alejandro Salazar taking on Eric Nevarez in the 14 to 16 age range.
145 pounds, bigger kids.
And like you said, we're going up to the 145-pound weight division, and
definitely some bigger guys.
Yes, we're
see that right
going
away.
up in weight.
See that right away.
All business for these fighters. And we're moments away from the start of round number 1. Salazar in the red corner, Nevarez in the blue. And we are underway, round number 1. And both fighters throwing out some jabs.
Yeah, came out firing.
Straight right hand lands for Nevarez.
Salazar, the longer fighter. See if he uses that.
Salazar lands a jab.
Good right hand by Salazar.
And Salazar with another 2-punch combination. And Nevarez comes back with one of his own.
Nice little 2-piece.
Big body shots for Nevarez.
Yeah, Nevarez looked like he got the heavier hands.
And Salazar said, "You want to go to the body? We'll go to the body."
I'll go right back. That's when you can tell your body shot hurt the guy, when they come right back to your body. Yeah, I'm doing
There he
that too.
is. Body shot. They're doing a great job of mixing up their punches
good
right
long
now.
right hand by Salazar.
3-punch combination for Salazar, but he ate one coming out right back at him.
Oh,
And Nevarez has Salazar on the ropes. That uppercut just missed for Salazar. Big right hand lands for Nevarez, followed by a left. He pushes him back in the corner.
Heavy hands.
Nevarez looking for body shots once again. Catches a left hand.
Good. He fought his way out of that corner, didn't he? Good jab. Doubled it up.
Big hooks. And that's going to be a standing 8 count.
Yeah, that was a big shot.
Yeah, you see it when you see his head kind of recoil.
Yeah.
That's when you got to get that
That's
standing
exactly
8
what I was going
count.
to say. That head pop back like that, they're going to give you an 8 count. Doesn't matter if it hurts, they're going to give you an 8 count. That's what they're trained to do.
Nice jab,
Good jab
to the
right
chest.
to the chest. Yes. Oh, good hook. Oh,
Navarre is
another
putting
one.
together his punches really well.
Yeah.
That left hook is working well. Again,
Yes.
he's using it to set up his right hand.
Yeah. Salazar, I like what I see, but he's got to tighten up that defense. He's keeping those hands at his chest and leaving his face open. I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, that left hand is working really well for Navarez, and he's keeping those hands, like you said, at his chest. He's opening himself up.
He's got to get him up, especially when you see the guy buckle down like he's going to start punching. Got to get those hands up.
And we've seen good things from Salazar in that first round. He's
seen
using
a lot of
his
good work from him.
jab. He had some good combinations
I've
as
seen
well.
him some good offense. I don't like his defense. I've seen some good offense. He's got to tighten up that defense if he wants to do this at a higher level.
And there was a moment in that first round as well where he got caught in this corner over here, and he was really struggling to get out of that corner, and that's where he was taking a lot of punishment.
Yeah.
You could even hear his corner telling him to get out of there.
The corner, yep. Taking too many shots.
Salazar opens it up the second round with a jab. And another one, triple up jab.
Right there, he threw 3 jabs, and that right hand was down by his waist. He's got to keep those hands up. Again,
he's cocking his punch.
Yeah, he throws the left jab, and that right hand drops down too low. Right there, see, he's open for that check hook. And Navarre has been throwing the check hook right there.
Right there.
And now when he puts the right hand behind that check hook, he's going to have trouble.
And both fighters now Punch in the air, missing. Big
Another
booming
check
left
hook.
hook.
Yeah, it's open.
That one
so
missed.
He's gonna keep throwing it.
That one missed, put him a little off balance, but he comes back with 2 big body shots on Salazar.
I tell you what, for Navarez, if he throws the right hook to the body, followed by the left hook to the head, right there.
Hey, it was right there. You called it.
Yeah, throw it again. Throw that right hook
Spoke
hard
it into
to the
existence.
body. And come out with the left hook to the head. He's gonna land it.
Big, huge, swooping hooks to the body. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah,
And we're working in the clinch.
you can tell those body shots are working. Salazar starting to hunch over a little bit on the inside, trying to protect those rear hips.
And it could be an opportunity for an uppercut for Salazar.
Yeah.
So a jab lands for Salazar, followed by a right hook. Body shot comes from Navarez. There's uppercuts and hooks. And Salazar just missed with that right hook.
Just missed with the right hand. Good idea. Salazar's got to throw that jab a little more, keep this guy off him. Good right hand. Good 4-punch combination by Salazar. There's back to those hands too low.
Left hook.
Back to
Once
those hands
again.
too low.
Navarez, that left hand is a focal point of his.
Another check hook.
Big,
That's the shot I
punishing
caught. That's
blows.
going to be an 8.
8 count once again.
Yeah.
He was getting some big shots.
Yeah, he threw the shot I talked about earlier. He threw the right hook to the body with the left hook to the head. And I think he's got him bent over with that right hook to the body. That got to cost him an 8 count.
Yeah, I mean, he took your advice, Chris. The right hook
Must
to
be
the
him.
body.
I got to talk to his team over there. See if they got a microphone over here. I think they're listening.
It's bugged. We're bugged.
They're listening in to us, man.
That was impressive. That was an impressive display from Navarez in that round, and he did a lot of what he did in the first round. That check left hook to set up that right hand, and then going to the body. Like you said, the body shots are starting to weigh on him to where
up top,
he's leaning on him and he's getting tired. And
Salazar still like what I see from him offensively. He's throwing his jab a little bit more, but he's got to bring those hands back home. For some reason, he throws a couple shots and he just pauses with his hands at his chest, and he's leaving himself open. You can't leave yourself open against a guy like Navarez that's throwing these big money shots, man. Can't do it. I don't care who you are. You can't take these big shots all night, man. Got to bring those hands back. Bend his knees. Take those shots. Absorb them.
Third and final round is underway. And Salazar with the jab, a couple body shots, but he's catching some hooks. Good slip, good footwork from Navarez.
Yeah, I like that.
Again, rolled under that punch. Now he's going to the body. Flurry.
Yeah.
And both fighters attacking the body.
Check hook.
Salazar doing some work on the inside.
He's waiting for him to jab, and he's throwing that check hook. He's landing it because he's dropping that right hand when he jabs with the left.
Salazar landed a big right hand.
Oh, good shot.
Big body shot from Navarez.
Oh,
Another left hook lands. Navarez.
Refs are looking in. Another shot like that will get another 8 count.
And Salazar coming in with a flurry of his own.
Oh.
Left hook right to the chest. And then maybe one right back to the chin.
Yep. Got a nice left hook.
Another
You can't
left
miss
hook.
with it. That right hand's got to come up. Salazar's got to get those hands up, especially the right hand. He keeps getting hit with the left hook.
Navarez is throwing that left hook, trying to finish this one.
Again.
Another standing 8 count.
It's the same shot. Get your right hand up, kiddo. Glad I'm not coaching tonight. I'd have lost my voice. Get your right hand up.
1-2 combination, big lands
Good
for
slip.
Navarez.
Good slip. Again.
Left hook is his
Money
bread
shot.
and butter.
Money shot again. Can't miss with it.
Salazar
Might as well
trying to
keep
finish
it
the
again.
fight. Finish strong. And that'll do it for the 21st fight.
Salazar, tough kid, man. He took a lot of left hooks. Took him well. I don't think he's ever hurt or anything, but he take a good shot. The ref's going to give you an 8 count in the amateurs.
Yeah, he's definitely showed a display of a strong chin. That's for
He's
sure.
a tough kid, man. Saw some good things from him on offense. On defense, he's got to tighten it up, keep those hands up, keep that chin down. On offense, I saw some good things. Mix his shots up well. Kind of smothered himself a lot, but he'll fix that as he gets more experience.
Good things from both fighters, but I see a unanimous decision here. Navarez most likely will come out with the victory.
Yeah, I believe so. If he doesn't, we got to talk to those judges. He got 2 8 counts and he landed multiple left hooks. So
No, Mr. Red Thompson of our Golden Gloves. He's a National Hall of Famer, Colorado Hall of Famer, like I said, the Colorado Golden Gloves. He's in the house over at the back glove table. Mr. Red Thompson, thank you so much, sir, for joining us today and celebrating the youth boxing of today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got your judges' results in my hands. Again, bout number 21 was for the 14 to 16-year-old 145-pound bracket. Your winner comes by way of unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner,
Eric Navarez with the victory over Alejandro Salazar. A dominant performance. We'll effort some interviews here. See if we can get Navarez here for an interview. Well, after the photo shoot, get your posing. Flex on him a little bit.
might as well. You worked hard. You landed the left hook all night. Left hand's probably kind of tired. We might have to help him hold his left hand up when he gets over here for the interview.
I had to do some ice. We always got the best DJ.
Oh yeah. Mandatory. That's mandatory. A lot of downtime at the fights. We need somebody to keep it going. Keep the party going.
So we must be ready for bout number 22. This one is scheduled for the 18 to 40-year-old 119-pound bracket. Making his way to the red corner. Give it up for Anthony King Potter. Anthony trains out of the Longmont Boxing Club in Longmont, Colorado.
And we're joined here now by the winner of our last fight, Eric Navarez. And tell us a little bit about how you felt in that fight and how it feels to get the victory.
I feel better. I feel like I did better than what I expected. I feel like when you're nervous, you just react.
How many fights you got?
This is my first fight.
First fight?
First fight.
You couldn't miss with that check hook, huh?
No, I couldn't miss it.
Was that something you were practicing in your training camp, was the left, or was it just something that he was opening up?
It really was just something he was opening up. I practiced a little bit of everything, and whenever I saw open, and he kept dropping that right hand, so it was just there the whole time. I tried to go for a knockout, but it just
didn't come this time, man.
Well, you got a couple of standing 8 counts, so that's close to the next best thing. But you did a phenomenal performance out there, especially since it was your first fight. What's next for you? Do you see yourself continuing to fight these amateur events and pursuing this career?
Yeah, man, this is a dream for me. I've been boxing for a couple years now. This is actually my first amateur fight because I was never able to fight. But I'm trying to fight the hardest, the best, everybody. Fight my way up to the pros. Just try to be the best, man, as best as I can.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Besides me?
Anybody I want to shout out?
Yeah.
I want to shout out my dad. He's always been there for me, always training me.
What's your dad's name?
My dad's name is Jose.
Jose.
He don't really got the time for it, but he tries, man. When he's tired, he puts in the effort, man.
That's a dad for you, man. I do it all the time. That's a dad for you, man. I love it, man. I love it.
Also, I want to shout out my mom too, because we go through stuff. She just pushes through it, just motivates me, supports me all.
I love it, brother. I love it. Congrats on the win, man. And keep it going, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations once again, and we appreciate your time. And enjoy the rest of the fights.
Okay, thank you, guys. You guys have a good day.
You too.
Man.
All right, we're here for bout number 22 of the afternoon. Anthony Quintana taking on Samir Kabata. And here at the start of round number 1. Filling out period.
Oh.
Here's the 119 weight class, so we went down in weight a little bit.
Yeah, that was a
We're
good.
going to see some more
up jab.
speed.
Yeah, that was a good up jab by Samir.
Quintana has him in the corner.
Oh,
Lands
good
a
right hand by Quintana.
nice solid right hook. Good footwork there. Nice flurry of blows.
Some speedsters.
Kabadi, rather, in the blue corner. Quintana in the red. Quintana just missed with that counter left hook. Good jab. Thrown out there by Kabadi.
Good footwork.
Yeah, these guys are slick.
Yeah.
Nice combinations
there's
from
some
both
action.
fighters.
There's some action. Little phone booth action.
They were fighting on the move. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Has him in the corner. Quintana. Kabadi. Doing some damage with his back against the wall, and then he gets hit with a couple of big shots himself.
Good left hook at the end of that round. That might have won Quintana that round.
It was a slow start to that first round, but immediately the first flurry it started to pick up. And
yeah. I think they ended with that left hook. That might have been the biggest shot of that round.
It was a tough round to call.
Yeah, Samir took it well. It was a big shot, though.
In the final 10 seconds, Quintana might have stole that round. We'll see. Kabadi. He's displaying some really fancy footwork here in this first round.
Quick feet, man. He's moving around the ring, sliding, putting himself in and out of harm's way. He's doing a good job footwork-wise.
He's made himself hard to hit.
Yeah. We got to see him score a little bit more, though. That's we got to score points to win the fight.
He's throwing that jab out there, but he had a couple of flurries, a couple of combinations, but like you said, we need to see some more activity from him.
He's got to throw some punches.
And there we are. Lands a right hook after his first 2 punches were blocked. In the corner, Quintana chasing him down. Big left hook lands there from Kabadi. Quintana now attacking the body.
Doing a little hugging.
And they break.
Oh,
And right
right
back to
hand.
the action immediately.
Yeah.
Quintana is attacking him. Big
Good
right hand.
Yeah.
Lands.
That back. Oh, good
Flush.
left by Samir. Overhand left. Oh, went back to it.
And Samir is doing a good job
Working
of
there. Work.
Samir's doing a good job of attacking with his back against the ropes.
He is.
Quintana just misses with that right. Could have done some damage there. Just misses again with the right. Just a quick loss of balance there. Kabaddi now with the 1-2 combinations back to back.
Oh, good body shot.
A couple of body shots from both Kabaddi and Quintana. Now Kabaddi finds himself in the corner once again on the ropes. Breaking up the clinch. Quintana attacks the body once again. Big blows lands for Quintana.
Yeah, there's a couple good shots in that round. Finished that round strong. Good job. Oh, good
And
combination.
a big flurry from Quintana. Another left hook just like last round. Standing 8 count. That's going to be the end of round number 2 after this 8 count. And that left hook just like the end of the first round.
Yep.
Did some damage there, enough damage to warrant a standing 8 count.
Yeah, that was a good round. He turned his body with that left hook and landed it pretty good.
And Kabaddi did start to throw a bit more punches there in that round.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pick it up this third round if he wants to win this fight.
Right now I got Quintana 2 rounds to none. Just a little bit more active, landing some more significant shots, and just very, very pressing. He's controlling the pace.
Yeah. I think you're dead on.
He's backing him up into the corners and the ropes quite often.
Yep. He's landing better shots. He's throwing more and landing more, so it's hard to not give him those rounds.
Third and final round looming.
Samir has got to pick it up this round if he wants a shot at winning this round.
He's have to score a knockdown or a standing 8 count here to have a chance.
He's got to do a lot.
And immediately, I think he heard you. His corner's probably telling him the same thing.
Yeah.
Quintana and
Easier said than done with Quintana throwing those lefts and rights, body, head.
Quintana and Kabaddi in this third round are very active.
Yeah.
Big right hand lands for Quintana.
Yeah.
If it landed a little bit more flush, we might have had another standing 8 count.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got to break it up. Big shots once again landing for Quintana.
Yeah, he's definitely landing the bigger shots.
Devastating blows.
He's putting his body behind those shots, unlike his opponent. And that's going to be the difference in the scoring. Another right hand. Oh.
That right hand just missed it. Might have grazed the headgear.
Yeah, definitely hit the headgear, kind of twisted it around to his face. He had to adjust it. But he's lucky that that's all that it hit was that headgear.
He would have been either down for the count or another standing 8 count for sure.
Yeah, he threw it hard. He put everything he had into that shot.
Quintana's definitely displaying some power here. Nice combination lands for Quintana. Good head movement, good footwork to set it up.
Both guys landed those shots there.
Kabaddi, rather, is final 10 seconds.
Oh, good footwork. Quick little step over, fire that right hand.
Big combinations from both fighters, but Quintana's getting the better of them on those combinations. A phenomenal performance from both fighters, although I'm going to have to say it's a unanimous decision for Quintana. He was the more dominant fighter throughout all 3 rounds.
Yeah, he did the most work.
He significant shots, fire activity. Kabadi is a good boxer. You know, he's got good footwork, he's got good head movement. He picks and chooses his shots pretty well. He just needs more of it.
Yep. He did well. Threw that overhand left pretty good. Some balance issues here and there, but not bad. Not bad for the young man.
And we are awaiting the judges' official scorecard to be announced by our ring announcer. Quintana got the victory. We've got a few more fights. 5 more fights to be exact.
White face. Young lady. Brittany.
Yep. Can I get a 27 weight face to my ring announcer table? I got your look. 27 weight face. If you're still here, I got your look. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Referee call on me, so we must be ready for our next match. Bout number 23 is scheduled for the 15 to 16-year-old 176-pound division. Making his way to the red corner, give it up for Cash Flow!
Did Nash make it in?
Huh?
Nash, did he make it in?
Ash?
Nash.
Oh, Nash. No, he didn't make it in. He got a flat tire.
All right, we're joined by our guy,
Ghosttown.
head of Ghosttown Promotions. Ghosttown in the house. Raul. Another spectacular event. You know, 27 amazing fights. We got the kiddos involved. You know, we got some great amateur boxing. A lot of people coming from a lot of places, some faraway places. Talk about what it took to put this all together.
Yeah, no doubt, man. First of all, I want to shout out to you guys for doing an awesome job, man.
Yes, sir.
You guys really know what you're talking about, and so everybody loves the commentary from the events that you guys have been a part of. And we wanted to finish, round up the rest of this year with a great event. And we had to have you guys out here with us. So.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate that, brother.
Appreciate it big time.
Yeah, and a lot of it is the motivation that these kids, they see you guys doing commentary at the pro shows. And so, to them, this is a special treat to have you guys here. And they get to get that little piece of shine.
They get excited, man.
Oh, yeah.
They get excited, man. I can see it in their eyes, man.
I think what we're doing here, all of us collectively, is, we're sparking a lot of these kids to really take this sport to the next level because of what we got going on here.
No doubt about it. And, it all starts with, the kids and, the future of boxing. And that's what I'm seeing here today is, a collective from all around the country. We've seen boxers from Wyoming, from, Cedar City, and
South Dakota, Montana.
Yeah.
We got kids from New Mexico. We got a kid from Arizona. We got a couple of kids from Afghanistan.
Oh, wow.
From Iowa. We got kids from a long ways away. and they come to perform, man. They know that when they come out here, they're going to have good fights, competitive fights, and they look forward to it because they want to get better, and that's what it takes.
I love it, man. We appreciate what you're doing for boxing. We appreciate what you're doing for the community. We love it, man. How did you get all these guys to come out here and fight, man?
You know, it's been building up because of the prestige of Cleto Reyes, and I've been blessed to have a partnership with Cleto Reyes. You know, it started with the WBC, and Cleto Reyes is a big part of WBC. And now, you know, Cleto Reyes has really stepped up to support us and what we're doing. And so that in itself creates an allure for these kids to say, man, I'm fighting for the legitimate Cleto Reyes championship. And they're fighting Cleto Reyes gear, and the Cleto Reyes representatives are here. So, you know, this is going to be going on Instagram of Cleto Reyes worldwide. So, you know, when you get collectively a good group of people that are all pulling in the same direction to put on these type of events, you're going to get the kids to come out and fight.
And, you know, quickly with, you know, the professional events that you guys put together, all these amateur events, you go nationwide, you know, traveling the country. You guys are quickly becoming the face of Colorado boxing. Ghosttown Promotions, it's huge, and I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Myself as well, man. I enjoy it, man. These kids, man, they come over here and they do the interviews with us, and you can feel it, man. They're motivated, they're excited. This is a big deal for them, man. So I appreciate you doing this for them, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. And I appreciate all the support from everybody part of the team, and you guys, you know, coming out here and doing this all day long. You know, I realize, you know, this is a hard effort to come in and do this, but you guys are on top of it from the first bell to the last bell, and that's why when we want to put on top-notch performance or top-notch events, we got to get the best. We got to get great officials. We got to get a great MC. We got to get a great national anthem singer. We got to get great commentary.
Yes,
we got to
sir.
put a good event. We got to make it, you know, next level.
Yeah, I agree, man. Good fights, good everything. This has been a great night of boxing. You know me, as soon as you called me and asked me if I was on board, I didn't have to think about it.
Yes, sir.
I didn't have to check my schedule, man. I'm in, man.
Yes, sir. So, you know, we're going to chop this up. This is going to go on the Ghosttown page. It's going to go on the Cleto Reyes social media. So, yeah, man, a lot of people are going to get to see this, and the kids are really going to they're going to really enjoy the interviews and all of this.
Yeah, it's going to motivate them, man.
No doubt.
That's one of my favorite parts about the whole thing is interviews with these young athletes, and, you know, getting in their mindset. And, you know, we've heard a lot of kids say that their goals is to become world champions. You know, this is where it begins. This is where you breed the next world champion.
Exactly.
So
what I really enjoy is we don't just interview the winner, man. We interview. It's got to be a guy that loses too, or a female that loses too. We interview them and hear their words, and motivates them to work harder next time, and look at the film and pick their game up, man. So I like that we hit that side of it also.
No doubt. Well, you know, if you're gonna have a great dance, you gotta have a good dancing partner.
Yeah.
And so, you know, when these guys, that's why I'm giving the runner-up medals. You know, because they work just as hard, and, you know, somebody's got to get their hand raised.
Yeah, sometimes they come up short. That's part of the game, man. But we got to have those guys get motivated too, man, because that coin could flip next go around.
No doubt, no doubt.
And another thing that I wanted to talk to you about is having to put all this together and then at the same time be a coach in the corner. You know, that's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, it's a long night.
It is, man. There's a lot to mentally to keep track of. You know, you want to make sure you're tending to your fighter and that he's focused, and you don't want to drop the ball, losing the focus with him while you're busy trying to appease everything else and putting out fires left and right. But then again, I've got a great team that helps me out, my boys. You know, they're great support factors. I mean, they really have grown into the sport of promotion, or the game of promoting. You know, and you know, my wife, my mom, they're all part of this. The whole family is a part of this, and so that really helps. And then I've got great coaches. Yes, sir, man. I got coaches that help me out in the corner and help me keep track of all the fighters and all that. So it takes a team, man. I can't do this by myself, and it really does take a team. I got to shout out my team for sure.
Absolutely. And we've got great fights still coming up as well. This fight going on, you know, there's been a couple fights that really stood out to me, and These kids are talented. Very talented.
No doubt, man. Right? And these kids right now that are in the ring right now, the corner, the blue corner comes in from out of town. They come in from, I think, from South Dakota, and they've come a long ways. But they always come to compete. And then the kid in the red corner, him and his brother, that whole team, they come to fight. The Pueblo Founders have been a stable of boxing in Colorado for as long as I can remember. And with the coach Scott Gomez in there, he's going to bring a fighter that's going to come to bang. And so this kid, I was actually really excited to watch this kid fight because he's on the right path. This kid's got power, he's got heart, and he's a young fighter, but he's definitely going to fill into the experience side by fighting these tough fights. And you can remember this kid's name because this kid is going to be a Colorado champion soon.
All right, I'll definitely keep my eyes on him. Cash Sloan.
Right on, guys. I got one of the guys that come up to an interview with you guys, but I appreciate you. I just want to come in and have a quick word with you guys.
My man, Ghosttown.
All right, back to the action before our next interview. Cash Sloan versus Wanbli Luta Bush. Bush versus Sloan. Bush in the blue corner.
Sloan, a tall, long southpaw. He's landing that left hand. He landed quite a bit tonight, man. He's doing a good job.
The 176-pound weight class.
Yeah.
We got some big guys here in the ring.
Yeah, he's using that jab. He's pawing with it. Every once in a while, he'll shoot a hot jab, and he'll shoot that left hand behind him, man. He's doing a really good job. Good body shot.
Ooh, good slip and counter.
Yes,
oh, my
sir.
goodness.
Yeah. I think that's the one Raul was telling us to keep an eye on. I see why, man. He's a sharp kid. Decent power. Good movement. Good reflexes. Look at him shoot that jab out there. Just keep you busy. And when you throw, he's looking to counter. He's trying to see what you leave open.
Yeah, when we started the interview with Raul at the start of round number 1, I already saw Cash Sloan just imposing his will on his opponent right from the start of round number 1. And Bush, he's doing a good job of hanging in there, and he's picking and choosing his shots. He's getting some good jabs, he's getting some good shots in there, but right now it looks like Cash Sloan is getting the better of him.
Yeah.
Good combination, 3-punch combination, double jab followed by a straight right.
Bush, he has some good skills. He's real smooth. He's slick. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's pulling out the way of those big shots. He's trying to land that sharp right hand. Look at him keeping those hands up, rolling with the punches. He's a sharp guy also, man. I like what I've seen out of both of these guys. I would like Bush to I would like the Bush to keep his hands up a little bit more. He's dropping those hands too low at the wrong time. One thing about boxing, you got to have the experience to know you can drop those hands, but you have to drop them at the correct times. When you're out of harm's way. When you got your shoulder up, when you're behind your shoulder, when you're behind your shoulder, that's just, you got different times where you can get away with lowering your hands.
And that'll do it for this 23rd fight of the afternoon. And we're awaiting the official judge's decision. After this fight, we still have 4 more action-packed bouts ahead of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for your Cleto Reyes Gladiators. I've got your judges' scores in my hand, and they see a unanimous decision coming to the red corner.
Cash Sloan with the victory. Representing for his boxing gym, Pueblo Stylers Boxing Club Incorporated.
Yeah, I like what I saw out of both of those kids, especially Cash, man. He threw some good shots. Like I said, a tall, smooth southpaw with decent power. That makes for a good setup, man.
And we're going to have an interview here with Cash here in just a moment. We're joined here now by the victor of the 23rd match of the afternoon, Cash Sloan. How does it feel to get that win, and what were you comfortable with in that fight?
It feels great. All glory to God. All glory to God. It feels great. I was just comfortable with my range and, being the aggressor, which is something I'm kind of new to, but it feels good.
It seemed like you were real comfortable fighting out of the southpaw stance. You had your hands down. You got comfortable in there. Looked pretty good. I like the left hand. I like how you were going to the body also. Did you feel like it was a pretty easy fight, that you were winning pretty good?
I felt I was winning pretty good, yeah.
In control of the fight?
Yeah. I wouldn't say any fight's easy. It takes a lot of courage to get in there, and it takes a lot.
Was there anything he was doing that you were worried about?
Not really. He was check hooking, and that got me a couple times.
Talk a little bit about your gym, where you're training out of, what this training camp was like for this upcoming fight.
Well, it's always hard. A lot of conditioning, bag work, weight work, in Pueblo, Colorado, our gym is the Purple Stylers, and it's been great. It's always good. I always feel good. I don't really gas out anymore. It's great.
Do you make weight pretty easy?
Oh yeah.
So what's next for you? You got any other fights scheduled? Do you have any tournaments you're looking forward to?
Silver gloves and the nationals. I'm not sure when, but I went to Junior Olympics and I fought and got ranked 7th in the nation at 176. But I'm not looking for number 5. I'm looking for number 1.
That's what we like to hear. And give your people some shout outs.
I want to shout out my team, obviously. My brother, Cannon Sloan, my dad, Brent Sloan.
Good for you, man. Keep up the good work, man. I like what I saw tonight, man. You look smooth, composed, good power, good speed. Keep it up, man. Keep working hard.
Thank you very much. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Congratulations to you, and we can't wait to see your next fight. All right. Upcoming now, we have Ramon Rodriguez fighting out of Brick City Boxing Academy, taking on Isaac Thomas out of Kelly's Boxing Academy. Is the 14 to 16 age range and the 154 plus pound weight class. We're going to have another interview here as well with the winner of the previous fight before the last one. And now we're going to be joined by Anthony. And Anthony, how does it feel to get that win? How does it feel to get that win and get that belt?
It feels pretty good. Just like another adult experience. More experience, the better I could get used to these lights, the crowd, and everything.
How many fights you got?
I'm in the 40s or 50s. 50s and 40s.
It's a good amount of experience. What did you learn from this fight, especially because he was a shifty opponent? He had good footwork. He was trying to make himself a hard target to hit. What did you learn from this fight?
I learned that I need to set up more. How to say it? More flow. I need more flow in there. Set up feints, better feints, more. Just like I said, more experience, another experience to add up in, more learning experience.
Something I noticed during your fight is you had a good amount of power. Is that something you've been working on in training?
Yeah. That's part of my workout. Like I work out on everything, but there is sometimes where I work on some days where a week where I work out on one thing more than the other. So sometimes more lateral movement, sometimes that week focus more on flow, more lateral movement and speed, sometimes like that.
Okay. So what's next for you? Do you have any other fights scheduled? Are you looking forward to any other tournaments?
Yeah, I have to fight in El Paso.
Traveling.
Yeah, we'll travel. I'm not from there, but my mom's from there. I have a lot of family from over there, so it'll be a good support system down there.
Yeah.
I'm not going alone.
That's great. So give me some of your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. Where do you want to take this?
Definitely pro. keep going, keep working, working. Get more of these, obviously. Get used to all of this more and more. Trying to get more.
And talk to us about your team, your training gym. Where tell us about your coaches, your team.
My coach. When I think there's nothing really to learn from, there's more to learn from the book, and there's more and more and more all the time. And it's like minor things that I make into big things, like very big things. So it's just little things that you learn that actually make a big difference.
All right. Well, congratulations. Is there anybody that you want to shout out?
Shout out my coach, my brother. Always wishing me to go to the gym. My dad too. Just all my team, my brother, and everybody. Definitely.
All right. Well, congratulations once again. We're looking forward to seeing you in your next fights. We appreciate your time, and have a good rest of your day, man.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Good work.
All right. Back to the action. We got Rodriguez versus Thompson. Thompson in the blue corner, Rodriguez in the red. Chris, tell me what I missed.
You tell me. We did get an 8 count.
Okay.
We do see it's a little sloppy at times. Both of them throwing some pretty decent shots. A little sloppy at times. They're getting tangled up. No one's really setting anything up per se. They're kind of just out there punching. So I like to see them clean it up a little bit. Maybe set something up. But that'll come with more experience.
So we have 2 fighters. We got one out of Brick City Boxing Academy.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of them?
I have.
And the other out of Kelly's Boxing Gym.
Have not heard of Kelly's. I'm not sure where they're from.
And like Raul said, we got people from all around the world.
Place, yeah, all over the place. They want to come and conquer, man. So they're coming in from all over the place.
Gotta love to see it. The competitive nature of the sport.
Brick City, that's my man Mingo, man. The Mingos. Brick City, East Side Denver. That's my guys, man. So look like he's doing his thing. He brought a few fighters, and they look like they're all doing well. So good job.
And Thompson going to work here. He's laying down the boom. Isaac Thompson has him on the corner, on the ropes, doing some damage. Got a bloody nose.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he took quite a few shots right there. See if he can recover from those.
Rodriguez taking some punishment. Big right hand lands for Thompson.
He's got the 8 count earlier.
Thompson doing a really good job of putting combinations together in that last exchange. Rodriguez with a big shot, but it didn't phase Thompson. Thompson still fighting, coming forward. Jab there by Thompson. And a left hook lands for Rodriguez, followed by a jab.
Good idea. Right hook to the body, left hook to the head. Good jab from Thompson.
Thompson, 2-punch combination. Missed the first, landed the second, followed by a straight hand.
Rodriguez got to move or tie up or punch. Pick one. He's taking a lot of shots.
Dominating. Thompson is for the action. In these tight spots when they get on the inside or on the ropes, Thompson's really taking advantage just like he is right now.
Come on, son. Southpaw. Do that southpaw.
Rodriguez misses that right hook, and he catches a left hook. Looks like a nice exchange of punches there for both fighters.
Big shots.
1, 2, 3.
Big right hand by Thompson, but Rodriguez is doing some work on the inside.
And he's coming back firing. There's no quitting him.
No doubt about it.
No quitting him, man. He's coming back firing.
And Rodriguez has been taking some punishment, but he did end that round a little bit strong with the nice 3-4 punch combination there at the sound of the bell. Thompson, though, he's been able to back Rodriguez up against the ropes and start to tee off, and I think that is going to sway the judge's decision here quite a bit. You know, Thompson, he seems to be having the more significant shots, more activity. I think he's having a dominant performance right here. And you said he had a standing 8 count in round number 1 as well. So
I believe so.
Seems like a dominant performance for Thompson so far.
Yeah, he's landing the better shots, man. Rodriguez, he's trying. I think he's a little overmatched today. But he's definitely, there's no quitting him. He's giving us everything he has. Just a little bit outgunned.
And back to the action for the third and final round. And good head movement from Thompson to set up his a couple of big shots.
Yeah.
Right hook lands for Thompson, but Rodriguez is doing the dirty work on the inside.
Oh, good right hand by Thompson.
Left hook lands for Thompson. Kind of breaks the guard up of Rodriguez. Splits the guard on that jab, did Thompson. Rodriguez still coming forward, misses on that jab.
He is, yeah. There's no quitting him. His coach is telling him to come forward, and he's coming forward. Doing exactly what his coach is telling him to do. Good jab.
Thompson's doing a great job with that jab. He's splitting the guard very easily. And he's able to set up that right hand. Or the left hand with his jab. Big shots from Thompson.
Yeah. Good defense by... Oh, yeah, good upcut. Good defense by Rodriguez. Blocking a lot of those big shots. But some are getting through. Turn them. Yeah.
That right hand setting up that left hook to the body.
Oh, good right hand. Good defense.
Rodriguez coming forward, but he's not throwing many punches even though he's coming forward. Thompson waiting for his opportunity. Finds one.
Last round, he's got to dig. He's got to dig.
Final 10 seconds of this fight. Final 10 seconds. They got to leave it all out there. Thompson has Rodriguez on the corner, but Rodriguez comes roaring back. And that is the end of our 24th fight of the afternoon. Ramon Rodriguez taking on Isaac Thompson. And I see a unanimous decision here. Isaac Thompson got the victory. So we'll see if the judges agree with me. I've been pretty spot on tonight, Chris. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll.
Yeah, you've been dead on, man. You've been dead on. If we go to Vegas, I'm betting with your bet, buddy. Might stop on the way home and get a Powerball ticket in your name.
Right.
I might.
I'm not that lucky.
It's for Jacob. It's for Jacob, Mr. Cashier. It's for Jacob.
All right, we have 3 more bouts tonight, and all of them are 165 pounds plus. So we got the big boys coming out here after this.
Big boys, big boys. Right up my alley, the big guys.
And we're still awaiting the official judge's decision.
The big guys, man, we come to the weigh-in eating a cheeseburger, man.
Not worried at all.
Not worried at all. Whatever weight classification we fall in, that's the one we fight in, man. So be it. Not a surprise on that one. I thought he landed more punches. Rodriguez showed a lot of heart. Took a lot of shots, and he didn't quit at all. Showed a lot of heart. Good job.
Yeah, he stood in there. He took everything Thompson had to throw at him, and you know he's a better boxer for it. You know, this is a tough fight.
Yeah.
And you know he stood in there and took the punches and
stood in there and got it done.
He dealt some punishment himself too.
He did.
you know, he's got to be proud of himself for, you know, a good fight.
Yeah,
Good fight.
absolutely. One to grow on.
And we're going to attempt some interviews here. And we're going to be joined here by Isaac Thompson, the winner of the previous fight. And we're joined here now by Isaac Thompson, a phenomenal performance out there today. What was working for you, and how does it feel to get the win?
It feels amazing. It feels great. I'm very happy. Yes, sir.
Good job, man. Seemed like you were landing a lot of big shots, man. The guy stood in front of you. That was a big no-no. What did you feel going in the fight, man?
I felt very confident. I was nervous, but I was very confident. I showed out. I got a little tired in the third round, but it's all work. It's only my fourth fight, so.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. What did your coach tell you in between rounds?
He was just telling me I was doing amazing, doing a phenomenal job, and to keep doing what I was doing, stick my jab, and take shots I needed to take, and go after the body more.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I wanted you to go to the body a little bit more, but you were landing a lot of head shots. Really good job, man. What's next?
I'm gonna take another dub hopefully next week. I'm on the rest of the card, so hopefully I could take the dubs for the rest of the month.
All right. Talk to us about your team. Any shout-outs you got to give? Let us know what your training camp was like.
So I started when I was about 5'6", and now I started doing football. I played varsity through my high school, and then I quit this year to do boxing. I've only been training for about 6-7 months now, and I just want to give a shout out to my grandpa, Jerry Red Thompson, Hall of Famer, and shout out to my dad and my brother, Isaiah Thompson and Jerry Thompson, and my mom and all my sisters.
Well, congratulations again. We hope to see you again soon, and we hope to,
good job,
wish you the best of luck in the rest of your boxing career.
Thank you. Thank you guys for the opportunity and everything.
Yes, sir.
All right. Appreciate your time, and enjoy the rest of the fights.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You too.
Thank you. All right. Next up, we have Raymond Pacheco fighting out of Ultimate Performance LLC. Taking on Sean Whiteface from Rapid City Youth Boxing. And Raymond Pacheco out of the red corner. Sean Whiteface out of the blue corner. This is in the 17 to 18 age range. 165 pounds. 2-minute rounds.
Yeah, some more big guys. Or bigger guys. Pacheco looks like a tall kid, man. Not taller. Oh yeah,
he's a whole head taller than him.
Yeah, at least half a foot taller than this guy. It's a big height advantage. Let's see if he knows how to use it.
All right, we're moments away from the start of round number 1. And we are underway. And Pacheco, being the longer fighter, we'll see if he utilizes his jab.
Yeah.
And right away, good defense from Whiteface, but Pacheco very active to start the fight.
Yeah, Whiteface he's got his work cut out trying to get inside on this big fella. I would recommend going to that body early.
And Whiteface doing a good job of closing the distance here.
Oh,
solid 1-2 combination.
Shots. That was a 2-1 actually.
2-1.
Long shots.
Again with the 2-1-2.
He's punching down, man. Gotta be careful with these tall guys. They're punching down at you, man, and generate a little bit more velocity. Put you on your butt.
That was a straight to the chest.
Yeah.
Nice check left hook from Whiteface.
Whiteface right here. When he gets inside like that, he's got to move those hands. You cannot let the taller fighter tie him up on the inside. If you work to get in there, you have to be able to. Oh, nice long shots. You have to be able to get some points. If you work that hard to get on the inside.
Whiteface did a good job there of attacking the body on that last exchange. That right hook kind of grazed his headgear a little bit.
Nice long shots from Pacheco. It's a long kid.
It's going to be a difficult uphill battle for Whiteface facing a fighter,
Such a tall fighter
of this size.
Tall and he's southpaw, man. That's a difficult task.
All right, there's
Good left
Whiteface.
hand, yeah, good left hook by Whiteface. Good job.
At the end of round number 1, it was a little bit slower pace than what we've been used to tonight, but still some good action. We saw some good combinations from Pacheco using his length to his advantage, and when Whiteface was able to close the distance, I don't think he was throwing his hands enough.
Yeah, I agree. One thing I'm noticing, anytime Whiteface wants to get inside, he's getting inside with no problem. Pacheco's not backing up. He's not keeping him off with the jab. He's just letting him waltz right on in there whenever he gets ready, and that's a big no-no by Pacheco. He needs to use his legs a little bit and keep that distance. When he has some distance, when he jabs and he has that distance, he's really effective. If I was him, I would try to maintain that distance all night long, which means sometimes you have to back up a little bit. Sometimes you got to move over, not necessarily running from the guy because you're scared of him. You're backing up because you want to create that same distance. You want to keep that distance. That's your advantage.
Solid left hook lands for Whiteface. Once again, trying to get in tight. Another left hook lands for Pacheco, or for Whiteface.
Good body shot by Whiteface. Smart move, go to that body.
Whiteface.
Oh.
Now a nice combination. Started down
shots
low.
by both of them. Oh,
Big left hook from Whiteface. He's finally getting in a groove here.
Yeah, he's being smart. He's throwing that right hook to the body, come back with the left hand up top, and he's landing it. He's landing it because Pacheco's keeping that right hand down, even on the inside, so the left hook is open. He's not even getting behind that shoulder. He's got that left chin up.
Attacking the body now is Whiteface in the clinch.
Oh, okay.
And now Pacheco did some work on the ropes. Nice solid combination, but it was stymied by a straight from Pacheco.
Yeah, right away, immediately.
Solid jab to the body.
A few hard jabs would help Pacheco out, help his cause a lot.
And Whiteface is coming with some power in those shots.
He's going to have to. He's got to make his count. He's getting hit a little bit more, so he's got to make his count.
Standing in the middle of the ring, trying to find an opening. Good job avoiding those shots, but he couldn't avoid those ones.
Oh, good body shot. Pacheco dug on that body shot. That was beautiful.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. And Pacheco doing some damage with that 3-punch combo.
Yeah, I'd like to see that left uppercut from Pacheco. Catching Whiteface coming in, just take a half step back and rip that left uppercut.
And what I saw in that round was Pacheco able to take advantage of the length difference, but whenever Pacheco didn't have that length advantage, I saw Whiteface able to throw some good combinations.
He landed some shots, yeah. He landed some left hands early, some left hooks early. I'm not sure why he quit throwing it. First minute of that round, he landed probably 2 or 3 good left hooks. Then he quit throwing it.
Yeah, he did land those left hooks. That it was doing good. It was doing very good at the beginning of that round.
Yeah, he kind of went away from it. I didn't see anything that Pacheco was doing to stymie him from throwing the left hook. Looked like he just quit throwing it. If I'm in his corner, I'm begging him to throw that left hook. Throw it.
All right, we're back underway for the third and final round. Right
There you
back
go.
to the
Right
action.
back. You see the left hook? It lands. For some reason, Pacheco's not getting that right hand up, and he's not rolling with the hook or slipping it or anything.
And Whiteface just missed on that 3-punch combination. A little tie up there, almost ended in a fall, a tackle. Whiteface lands that left.
The tackle football season is back.
It is.
I'm sure these guys watched a little college football earlier today. So
Nice 4-punch combination from Whiteface.
oh,
Just missed for Pacheco. But then he quickly just stops Whiteface dead in his tracks with that right hand. There's that uppercut you were looking for, Chris.
Yeah. Yep, that was it.
Solid jab.
Long, man. I so long. A long southpaw, man. That makes for a long night.
Trying to find an opening. There's that. It's like a jump left hook
Yeah.
from.
It's hard.
Some
Sometimes
white
hard to reach. Yeah. It's
You got to
hard to
leap
reach
up
him.
in the air to reach him.
What was that guy on Mike Tyson? Punch Out Joe, Little Joe.
Mm-hmm.
That leaping left hook.
Booming shots that were blocked
Yeah.
from
that's good
Whiteface.
defense. Yeah. Kept those hands up. Looks like Pacheco's doing a little better job of backing up when he needs to.
Solid.
A little step back.
Solid left hook for Whiteface, followed by another one.
Oh,
Finished strong for Whiteface, but even with that strong finish, I see Pacheco in a unanimous decision all 3 rounds.
I told you, man, I'm going to get a ticket, man. I'm going to get a lottery ticket, man. You on fire tonight.
Yeah, we'll see.
Give me a Powerball ticket. Right check on it.
And you know you'll win.
This was a good fight, man. It was the tall southpaw. That's tough. Tough for anyone.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He's landing that straight left from, you're in the corner in between rounds getting water, and he's hitting you with that long left while you're getting water. Man, he's so long. It's just not fair sometimes. It's not fair. Good fight, young man. Good fight.
And we are awaiting the official judge decision. And after this decision is announced, we still have 2 more fights, our co-main event and our main event of the evening.
For my Spanish-speaking friends, we got Dos Mas.
No mas?
Dos Mas.
Oh, Dos Mas, yes.
Dos Mas. Showcasing some of my versatility.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for these Cleto Reyes Gladiators. Outside the judges' scores, tonight in my hand, is the unanimous decision coming to the red corner.
Raymond Pacheco with the victory. Used his length to his advantage, and he played a safe fight. He didn't do anything that was outrageous. He didn't do anything that was going to cost him the fight. he played his game, and he got the victory.
Yep, he just touched him with straight shots all night. Every once in a while I went to the body, every once in a while I threw the uppercut. But for the most part, 1s and 2s. Played it safe, got the W.
Absolutely.
This one is your main of the evening. This one is scheduled in the 40-year-old 160.
And we're joined here now by the winner of our last fight, Raymond Pacheco. And how does it feel to win and get that belt around your shoulder?
Feels good, but kind of expected.
Hey, confidence. I like the confidence. What was working for you well in that fight, and was it part of the game plan?
I thought my jab was going to work a lot more, but it's actually just my left hand. Every variation of my left hand landed.
Yeah, we noticed you set a lot of your combinations up with the straight. And so you said coming into the fight you were expecting the jab to work, but the straight was what was really setting your punches up, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. In training camp, training for this fight, tell us a little bit about how you were preparing for this fight.
I would run and hit the pads, mainly just like pray. I have real bad nerves, so I've just been praying for stress management.
What do you feel like for this particular fight? What did you feel like you could have done more of?
Yeah, jab.
More jabs?
Yeah.
Not bad. Did he have anything that concerned you?
He scraped me with like a overhead left, which he almost caught me when I was coming in a little sloppy. So, I tend to go in before my feet follow, which is something I need to work on.
What's next for you? Do you have any other fights scheduled, or you got any tournaments you're preparing for?
That's what we're talking about today. If Silver Gloves is open up to 17 years old, I'll go do that again. But mainly, just whatever comes on the table.
Okay. Gotcha. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my dad. My dad's my main coach, and he's always there. I want to shout out Diggs. I don't know where he's at. Isaiah Diggs. He's a fighter for my gym, and he's always my hype man. And shout out James Casillas for letting me use his gym.
All right,
gotcha, man. Good job. Listen, really good job, man. Really good job. Good jab. Nice and long. Southpaw. I like what I saw. You got to keep that right hand up a little bit more. Okay. Looked like you were catching some left hooks early in the fight. So you got to make sure you keep that right hand up. Maybe catch the right hook, that left hook, and throw a right hook, something like that. But that's the only thing I saw that I would work on if I was your coach. Other than that, you did great, man. Good jab, good two. You went to the body, you threw the left uppercut. Good fight, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, good job, man. Keep up the good work.
We appreciate your time. Congratulations on getting the victory, and we're hoping to see you around here a lot more often.
Thank you.
Good work, man.
All right. Coming up next, we have Isaac Ibada taking on Tyler Salis. And Ibarra is fighting out of Ibarra is fighting out of the red corner and Prodigy Boxing Club, and Salis is fighting out of Rocky Ford Boxing Club.
Yeah. So both of these guys look like they traveled a little bit, and they're not getting to know each other. Going straight to work.
Big left hook lands for Ibarra.
Oh, that buzzed him a little bit. His legs kind of straightened up.
Salis with a nice two-punch combination, but he takes a big right hand from Ibarra. Ibarra had an opportunity to get him on the ropes, but he pulled back.
Yeah.
Big right hook to the body, and once again pulls back. Is it because he doesn't want to get too overzealous and get caught with something?
I think he's still testing the waters a little bit. I think he is, but I think he's going to have a little bit more success once he does get comfortable and move those hands a little bit.
Ibarra once again gets him on the ropes.
What I'm noticing from Salis right away, when he throws that right hand, watch his right foot. It comes off the ground. And it's like, he's not putting his body behind it. He throws that right hand. He should turn that right foot. He actually lifts it up off the ground. He's going to lose a lot of power with that, so he needs to fix that. And he's kind of cocking it back, telegraphing it. So it just needs to sharpen up, clean it up a little bit. That was a lot better right there.
Nice three-punch combo.
Yeah, he didn't try to throw it so hard.
Ibarra has him on the ropes
and he's
once
got to
again.
he's got to get those hands up nice and tight when he's on defense, like that. Like when he's right there, he's just kind of flailing on defense. You got to tighten up on defense.
Standing 8 count there, and you know, like you said, you got to have that tight guard.
Yeah, he's not tightening up on defense. He's just kind of flailing around when he gets in trouble. Get nice and tight, get low, so you can absorb some shots.
No doubt about it. And
or tie him up. One or the other. Pick your poison.
Either block it, throw a punch, get out of the way, tie up.
You got a few things to do, and he's not doing any of them when he gets on the ropes. He kind of turns his back a little bit, and he's flailing around on defense. He's got to tighten that up. Maybe it's just experience. Maybe he needs more experience, a little bit more work. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just calling it like I see it. I got to do that for the public.
And Ibarra, you know, he was doing a really good job of flowing.
Yeah, I think initially he kind of wanted to see what he had in front of him, so he touched him a little bit backed up, touched him a little bit backed up. Then after that, when he touched him, he kept touching him, and then he eventually got the 8 count and got him in trouble a couple times. So now I think he knows what he's up against, so he'll probably pick it up a little bit more in spots.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he comes out and trying to finish.
Yeah, I think he'll pick it up probably earlier in this round and maybe throw more punches, because I think he does realize once he lands a couple shots, his opponent's defense does not tighten up like it should.
And once again, Ibarra with a couple of big shots. You can hear him from across the street.
Yeah, now we're going southpaw. I think we're just looking for something that works. Or Salas looking for something that works.
Salas gets caught with a strong jab from Ibarra. Ibarra's got some good footwork, avoiding some of Salas' shots too. Big left hook lands.
Yeah,
Another right hook, followed by a left.
Salas got good offense. He's doing good shots. He's got to keep that right foot down when he throws his right hand. Like right there, he's got to get up and stand up and get nice and tight. He gets all curled over, and you can't see where the shots are coming from. You don't know what to block or where to block. You just get all curled up. He's done that a few times. Kind of turns sideways when he gets in trouble. That's a big no-no. He's got to fix that pretty quick.
After the standing 8 count, Ibarra going back to work, has Salas in the corner.
I smell trouble
and
for
he's turning
Salas.
around once again, not defending himself.
That's a big no-no. The ref will stop the fight if he continues that.
Solid jab.
He's in trouble right now. He's not putting up.
That's it.
I think offensively he was okay. He's got to keep that right foot down when he throws the right hand. His jab looked decent. His defense, he's got a lot to do on that. Especially at these weight classes. These 176-pound guys, 165-pound guys, they can punch, man.
So, if you're not protecting yourself, you're definitely going to get caught.
Yeah, it's a long night. It makes for a long night. So, shows him heart. He didn't want to quit. He was even upset with the judge when he stopped it, with the ref when he stopped it. But he's got to get better. He's got to get better.
It was in his best interest. You know, he was not really, like we said, turning around.
Yeah, he just doesn't need. He just wasn't uncomfortable. He was uncomfortable in spot, and he didn't have the answers. He didn't know what to do, and so he just got to get more experience. Not a big thing. We all got to start somewhere. So I'm not harping on him for that, but he just got to get better. Hopefully, his coach can start to implement some defensive strategies to help him out next time out. Because he looked like he got the heart. Looked like he can punch. He's got to learn how to punch, but it looked like he can punch. So that's a good sign.
Isaac Ibarra showed a good display of not only power, but finesse and fundamentals.
Yeah.
And up next is our main event.
The main event. You know I did my share of fighting and my share of main event fighting when they said the main event is next, and I started to get up and stretch out a little bit. I thought it was my turn. I forgot I retired. I forgot. Sorry.
It's that it's not PTSD, but it's just like remembering.
It's muscle memory.
Yep.
Main event, you're up next. Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
All right, let me get ready.
The main event.
All right, we're joined now by the winner of our co-main event of the evening, Isaac Ibarra. Talk about how it felt to get that win and a dominant performance.
It felt great. Just putting in that work finally all paid off. Working every single day, weekend, day and night, working.
Tell us a little bit about your training camp and how you're preparing for this fight.
I want to thank all my teammates for pushing me. Daniel, Pancho, Mike, Anthony, they all really pushed me so much. And then doing swimming, I go work out right afterwards. And right after boxing practice, just non-stop.
It kind of seemed to me that you touched him a little bit and you backed off. You kind of wanted to see what he had. You did it again, you backed off. And that third or fourth time, you just went ahead and picked it up because I think you felt like his defense wasn't where it needed to be. Was that the case?
Yeah, I'd see him drop his hands all the time.
Yeah, and he kind of turned. He was kind of turning sideways.
Yeah, I was trying to land clean punches, but he kept turning, so
yeah.
I didn't want to hit him on the back of the head. So I just want to hit a couple boom, 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 and then pop right back out.
Yeah,
and I already know he was gonna try throwing right back at me.
Yeah, I think that's what I felt. I felt like you were a little bit better than him. Because I seen him throw a right hand and his foot came up, so I could tell his technique wasn't there. And I seen you do the same, and you had some technique, so I can tell you probably had him overmatched. But I think you were being kind of see what he had. And then once you felt his power and once you felt that his defense wasn't there, I think you picked it up and stopped him, which is what I was thinking. What were you thinking during the fight?
It's one of those points. I think that he started getting tired in the second round, so I wanted to start picking it up. And my coach was telling me start picking it up. And that's what I did. Just trying to engage him, see where he's at. I know he was just start dropping his hands a bit more and start getting more sloppy. So
Good job. What do you take? What do you take from this fight, man?
I feel like what's the word? I feel like more happy. Finally, all my work paid off.
Good for you, man. How many fights you got?
This is my first one.
Damn, looking good, man.
We also noticed that you had quite a bit of power. Is that something you've been working on in training camp as well?
Yeah.
Or is that natural?
It's a little bit of both. You know, our training camp we had power in ours. We had perfect technique and power.
What's next for you? Do you have any other fights scheduled? Are you looking for any big tournaments that you want to participate in?
I got another fight in 3 weeks, and it's gonna be at Icon Boxing, and then I plan maybe by next year do nationals, start picking it up, and eventually I do want to go pro.
Good for you, man. Where do you train at?
Prodigy Boxing.
Where's that?
It's in Westminster.
Okay. Good for you. You getting good sparring?
Oh yeah, very good sparring. I have a lot of good sparring partners, each different other style. I'll shout them out. Pancho, Mike, Anthony, Daniel, they all really pushed me so far. And I couldn't have really done it without them.
Good, man, good. Anyone else you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to my parents and everyone who came to support me. Thank you, everybody. I love you guys.
Love it, man.
Congratulations to you, Isaac, and we're hoping to hear your name quite often because you put on a great display of your performance.
That was good. Good show,
and,
man.
Congratulations once again, and we hope to look to see you more often.
Appreciate it, man.
Keep working hard, man.
Will do.
Use that jab a little more next time. More jabs.
Got you.
Appreciate it.
Yep, appreciate it.
All right.
Good work.
Appreciate it.
All right, now we're going to be joined here
The main event
by Tyler. Now we're joined here by Tyler, and let us know how you felt in the ring there, and what were you feeling in coming into this fight?
I'm feeling pretty good. This is my third fight, so it's pretty comfortable, getting more relaxed. The biggest thing I can say is probably just need to spar more. Not being kind of so far east in Colorado, we don't really got spar partners.
Where you training?
Rocky Ford Boxing Club.
Oh, Rocky Ford. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so being out that far, kind of east, is kind of hard to get sparring partners out there.
Okay.
It's also hard to travel out this way, but I mean, that's the biggest thing in the boxing sport.
No doubt. And when you were, taking some of those shots, could you feel his power and his right hand? It seemed to be, something to look out for.
Yeah, like I told him in the ring, he got that hook. He definitely has a hook on him for sure. Yeah, I can feel it. It's I got older brothers, so. Yeah,
let me give you a little bit of advice. I like what I saw, especially your heart. You got a big heart because you even gave the judge or the ref a hard time when he stopped it. I can tell you wanted to continue. Make sure on defense, make sure you were kind of turning away a lot and you can't see the punches coming.
Yeah.
I think that's why I gave you the 8 count, just because you were kind of turned away. You want to make sure you stand up and get those hands up and tight. Because a lot of times you were flailing on defense, you want to get those hands up nice and tight,
Yeah,
so you can see the shots coming, so you can block them.
Yeah, I've been kind of working the Mayweather roles, trying to get off that, but obviously I'm not Mayweather, so you can't get it. But most definitely, seeing the punches coming is gonna be a lot better for me in the future.
Yeah, you can block them and you can kind of, you can get ready for them.
Yeah, most
prepare,
definitely.
and then you can slip some of them. But good job, like I said, you showed a lot of heart. Got a lot to work on, but hopefully you can get some sparring, get some good work out there, and then keep getting these shows, keep getting the fights, so you can get better and better.
Most definitely.
That's the key, man. That's the key.
Yeah, learning every day. Like I said, just getting in the sparring matches and finding the good sparring partners that I can actually get working with.
Yeah.
And consistent work, not just a couple days of the month or something like that, but consistent work.
Yeah. I said it early on the air, man. For all the amateurs here, obviously we want to win all our fights, but
yeah, most definitely.
The biggest thing is to get better in between fights. Don't concentrate on the wins or losses. Get better each fight, and that's the key, man. You can look at the film, see some of the things you did right, some of the things you did wrong, and get better.
Yeah, most definitely. I kind of have the mindset, I'm trying to win every single one, but at the same time,
yeah, we all do.
At the end, I always look at it as over one, even if I catch a win or not, because you gotta learn from them no matter what. You can get a win, but still not be fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing, is trying to get the basics down and staying consistent.
So what's next for you? Do you have any other fights planned, or are you just going to go back into the gym, kind of restart, and just focus on getting better?
Yeah, this last month or two, I've been going back to back to back. So I'm about to take probably the next 3 weeks to a month off. We actually have a show that we're hosting in Rocky Ford, Colorado, on October 5th, and I'm gonna fight in that one. But just until then, I'm just gonna hit the gym, hit the camp, hit the boards, and try to get my mind back right. Not necessarily my mind, but just get back right for my fight. Because like I said, I've been fighting back to back to back. This is my third one in the last month. So
yeah, that's quite a workload.
Busy.
Yeah,
busy,
definitely.
busy.
But
Well, good for you, man.
That's because I don't get the sparring time, so I'd rather get in the ring and get
right.
Yeah, get to work.
Yeah, get to work that way if I can. So
Yeah, good for you, man. Listen, appreciate you spending some time with us. Keep up the hard work, man, and get better and better and better. And hopefully, next time we see you, you'll get the W.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate y'all having me.
Appreciate your time. And now back to the action here in the main event of the evening.
Yeah, I like that kid, man. I like where his head's at.
Yeah,
he's got to get better, but I like where his head's at, man. He wants it, man. He really wants to get better. He wants to improve, and that's key.
We got Ali Monahan taking on Leroy Clark.
The big guys. Team Power Plant.
203 pounds.
Oh, these are heavyweights.
They're going right at it.
Yeah. The tall southpaw, he seems to be doing a lot of boxing. Smaller guys trying to get close and land some big shots. Typical.
Solid jab from Clark. Clark putting in a good set of combinations there. Has Ali on the ropes here.
Yeah.
Solid jab.
Yeah, Clark should stay long.
He's got him in the corner.
He should stay long.
Keeping his distance is very good.
Good movement. Snuck out that back door. Oh, good left by Clark.
Solid jab to the chest. Has Ali back in the corner. Now he's lands a solid left hand, followed by another. He's putting in all that work up top.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him go to the body.
Yeah. I see a lot of.
There it is.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. Told you they got a microphone over here, man.
Have to.
They listening in. Good left. Back to the body. He had to show us that wasn't a fluke. He went back to the body. Oh man, Ali's got to work in there. Here's coach telling him to work in there. He's telling him right.
He's
you get inside. You got to move those hands. You have to move those hands when you get inside. If you're the shorter fighter.
And now we have Clark pushing him against the ropes.
Yeah.
Smothering a little bit, but you know, when he keeps his distance, when he has his opponent on the ropes, that's when we see Clark have the most success.
Fatigue starting to set in a little bit.
Big shots from Clark. And that is the end of the final fight. The main event of the evening. We still got to wait for the official judge's decision. But from what I saw, Leroy Clark seemed to be dominating that third round.
Yeah, I think he dictated the pace and he scored more points.
There just wasn't a lot of punches being thrown from Ali.
Nah, he seemed pretty slick and he was smooth and he was making Clark miss quite a bit, but he wasn't scoring enough. Got to score more points. Got to score more points than your opponent.
Both fighters.
Big fellas. Good fight, big fellas. The youth.
It looks like we may have our decision here soon.
Looks like they're contemplating. They're contemplating. Leroy Clark. Good job, young man.
Leroy Clark with the victory.
Yeah.
On the co-main event, or for the main event of the evening. We'll see if we can get an interview. Great performance from every single one of our fighters tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We had one of our fights scratched, and we got to talk to Tyson Whiteface, who came all the way from Rapid City.
That's pretty amazing, man. All these fights they made, and only one fight was scratched.
Hey,
that is pretty amazing.
You're doing something right.
And one of those guys was here. That's pretty amazing, man.
A phenomenal event every year. Cleto Reyes Gladiators Challenge Championships, brought to you by Ghosttown Promotions, Ghosttown Gladiators, all the people that help out, USA Boxing, Chris Green,
Big Chris,
and we got our interview that we're going to conduct here with Leroy Clark after his victory in the main event. All right, we're now joined by the winner, Leroy Clark. And Leroy, let us know how you felt in the ring and how it feels to get the W.
I was a little rusty in the first round to get those jitters out. I had a tough opponent. We've been on each other's radar for some time now. Every national tournament we've been at this last year and a half, we've seen each other. So we knew it was inevitable for us to compete. So I felt good in there. It was good to go in there to compete against somebody who was nationally ranked in 3 weight classes at one point in the youth before he turned elite. So I feel good. Obviously, there's always more work to be done and to improve on, but I'm glad I got the victory.
So you said you were rusty. How long had it been since you had gotten in the ring? Well, in a fight.
Since the last Gladiator.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was what, a year ago?
No, this was in beginning of August.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Gotcha. Good job. Hey, good job tonight. I saw you using the jab, using your length. You was using your footwork. You was sliding out, spinning. Good work tonight. What do you think you could have done better?
I could have let my hands go a little bit more in the first round, mixed up my combination and stuff. I was hearing everything my coaches were saying in the corner, but the one thing I stayed consistent with was my jab. I knew that's what I needed to win the fight. My level changes, and I saw that he was open to the body a lot. So, and I could have used my left hand a lot more.
Yeah, it looks like you started throwing that left to the body in rounds 2 and 3.
Yeah.
The right hook to the body, I didn't see you use that very much. What was going on?
I didn't want to get countered.
Okay. Was he countering pretty good?
It wasn't even that. I just wasn't confident in the right hook to the body. I threw the right hook to the head a few times, but like you said, I could have been a little bit more.
What was you worried about, his left hook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The heavy punches. I know that he on the mitts. He was trying to bully me.
It looked like he had good speed too.
Yeah, he was quicker than I thought he was going to be. His power was, decent power, but
is he moving up in weight?
He was. I know he fought at heavyweight at trials.
Okay.
And national golden glove, so he's been at 203 for a minute.
Okay.
I know he's only like 18 or 19, so he's still growing into that man body.
Okay.
He's not going to do anything but get stronger and better.
Tell us about Team Power Plant.
Team Power Plant, we're based out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. My coach over there, Lee, I've been with him for 3 years now, and I can't speak highly of that man. In 3 years, I've won 3 straight Golden Glove, regional and state, 2-time national champion. I'm ranked in heavyweight and super heavyweight, all because of that man. I believe in him. He believes in me. He's my main sparring partner, and big brother, father figure. Everything under the sun. I can't thank him enough for everything that he's done for me along this journey.
Good for you, man. How long you gonna stay in the amateurs?
I got about another maybe year and a half. I just want to build that resume, make myself marketable.
How many fights you got?
This was my 45th fight.
Okay.
So what's next for you? Do you got any other fights scheduled? You got tournaments you're looking forward to?
We got a ringside tournament in Grand Rapids, Michigan that we're going to do. And then I got my invitation to compete at the national tournament in December in Richmond, Virginia. So that's all on the radar. We're trying to rack up these wins, rack up these tournament wins, and keep building my resume and show why I belong at the best, at the top along with the best.
Good for you, man.
Yes, sir.
What I saw tonight, you look good, man.
Thank you.
I would like to see. I fought amateur for a long time. I fought pro for a long time. What I like to see from you is a little bit more head movement.
Yes, sir.
And use that 2 to the body with the 3 to the head a little bit more. I'm telling you, that's going to be money from a southpaw, man.
Yes, sir.
Because I hated fighting southpaws, man. So I can tell you what worked on me, man. That jab to the body,
Yes, sir.
or that 2 to the body and that 3 to the head, that's money, man. We're just not ready for it. But very good job. Good work. Outstanding boxer.
You got an
we got to
award
short
over
this
here.
up. My man got outstanding boxer. Hey, congrats.
Thank y'all for your
Get your
time.
trophy.
Thank you, brother.
They cut her short, man. That's messed up.
I still had a couple more questions.
I got you. Ghosttown.
Outstanding boxer award goes to Leroy Clark right there.
Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Golden gloves, national champ, southpaw, long arms, good movement, athletic,
203.
speed, power, biggest guy here tonight. Who would have thunk it?
And that'll do it for us. For Chris Green, I'm Jacob Meyer. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll catch you next time.